Right guys, well hello again. It's been a while since I last did a vlog. My last one, which will be on the channel, was actually Paulson's Park. That was the beginning of March. We went to one of their weekenders, got on a few rides. I was hoping to go back to Paulson's Park actually in May. Unfortunately, their new area, it was going to be for the opening of that's been delayed till 2021, which I fully understand. They've, of course, commissioning of the rides, that sort of thing hasn't happened yet. Due to the events that are going on, everyone knows what's been happening, so that's why there's also not been new content on my channel as such, new theme park content from this year. I've been uploading, God knows what my backlog, I think I had like 9 vlogs behind. That's purely just due to how much I've been in work, not really had the spare time, but since lockdown occurred, I've been uploading them, working on them, getting like 2 up a week. Well, when I filmed this, I just put my Venture Island one up. So my next one, I think I've got Winter Wonderland, then I've got Fantasialand. Yeah, Winter Wonderland, Fantasialand, and I've got a Paulson's Park one as well. So they should be up shortly. I'm just actually going for a walk today, so it's a bit weird, a weird one. I decided I enjoyed walking again. I didn't really, for the first few weeks, I didn't really do much. I was doing exercising, and I got my bike fixed, so I was cycling. Now I decided to go for a walk. So what I thought I'd tell you guys is basically I'm going up into the Great Park, a lovely area. I'm going to go to the long walk, hop a horse. I brought my nice camera as well, so not only have I got this one, I've got a really nice one. Get some pictures of the Windsor Castle, the Copper Horse, and then from there I'm going to cut across through the Great Park. If you've never been to the Great Park, honestly, amazing place. It's got the Savile Garden Centre that's of course closed at the moment. But that's beautifully architectural design, and then you've also got Virginia Water, so that's all still part of the same park, so you can go through one of the many entrances, park up, or like I do, just walk and visit the whole park. So I do recommend it, guys. But yeah, the other point, which I'm sure you'd expect knowing my channel, is that by Bishopsgate there's actually a pub. It's the Fox and Hounds. Yeah, it's the Fox and Hounds pub, and they're doing takeaway food and beer. So I'm going to pop in there and get a pint, my first fresh pint of lockdown. Not bottled, not from the supermarket, not even from my machine. I own one of the machines where you can pull your own pint. Nope, we're going to get a pint. So yeah, I'll show you some clips of how nice the Great Park is, things like that. But I hope everyone's being safe during lockdown. Hope you guys are all keeping well. And hopefully I can get back on the theme park vlogs as soon as possible. But I will catch you guys when I'm inside the Great Park. Just another thing about the Great Park, certain areas are no bicycles, so certain paths you can cycle in, it's absolutely fine. The area I go in is actually, you can't even push a bike in through this gate, so I wouldn't be able to cycle this way, that's why I'm walking. And I actually go and visit the deer park quite a bit, and with the deer park, they basically warn you about not touching the deer, and there's some warnings about like ticks and things like that. So with the deer park, you just got to be careful. So if it's mating season, sorry, just going through the gate. But yeah, if it's mating season, or also when the newborns are about, the deer are more protective. They're usually up towards the Great Walkway by the big trees. They sit under the shade and stuff. But like when I walk my dog here, they always follow my dog. I don't know why. They just find him really interesting. But yeah, so you just got to be a bit careful. Really not, they're generally, if you walk past them, they just won't even notice you. But yeah, so we're just in the Great Park now. Towards my right, it's the long walk. So I will be going there, and then I'm just heading up to Bishopsgate to visit the Fox and Hounds pub. But yeah, I sort of, at the moment, my parents are supporting like the local shops. And then of course it's a local pub, so like they support them, they're trying to reopen. Hopefully, even like when we talk about this and stuff at home, we're like, let's hope the beer gardens can open at first. But of course everything, anybody's safe to do, so like as much as I'd love everyone to be like, boom, 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 open, let's get it all back. But safety comes first, and I can fully understand about not releasing lockdown too early. But yeah, I'll show you some shots of the lovely Great Park. If the camera does change a lot, that's just because I'm going into shade, sun shade. Very sorry, I've not really done shots of this when it's this bright, this sunny, because it's about 28, 29 degrees at the moment. Hence why I'm in the top, more of like a tank top style thing. Because I got this problem where at work I end up getting tan lines on my arms, so I'm just trying to tan my shoulders as well, just so that I don't get those silly white lines. I'll most probably have to take my sunglasses off at some point as well to make sure I don't get it around my face. But yeah, it's too easy just to get tan lines, and then they just stay even if you try to work it off. So I'm trying to make sure I don't get those at the moment. But yeah, nice little trail here. Catch you guys in a little bit. So guys, when I talked about where the deer stay, yeah, under trees like this sort of area is where they hang around the most. You might see one on its own every so often. That's completely normal. I haven't seen any today so far, which is a shame, but very pretty just to walk past and you're just like, oh. Sometimes I forget when you live close to the Great Park, you don't really appreciate the nature as much. But yeah, it's a beautiful day for a walk. It's about 4 o'clock. Came here after work. And yeah, I've been doing it every day this week. So before I did a week of like cycling, this is a week of walking. Not sure exactly what my plan is, just trying to do a bit more exercise, because the issue was drinking too much beer during lockdown. So yeah, here we are. So I've been walking up for the path for an extra 10 minutes or so, and I spoke too soon when I said they weren't out in their usual space. Here they all are. Not sure if you can see on the camera. I'll zoom in as much as I can. All the deer. So they're all under cover in the shade. They all hang around in the same place. I might see the occasional one off on its own, but there they all are. All you're asked is not to approach them, but yeah. Lovely wildlife. I see a few at work as well. You get quite a lot around Virginia Water, this area. There you go. So yeah, sometimes you'll come for a walk and you see them, other times you won't. Oh. So I should be honest with you guys. There was another reason, of course, when I come on this walk, that I really love it. Not every time, just I've heard it's open, so I was like, okay, let's go see. Had a bit of an issue with their car machine, but it's called the Fox and Hounds pub at Bishopsgate, so just outside the Bishopsgate on the right. What they've done is they've blocked it off into 2 sections. They've got an entry and an exit with tape on the floor, social distancing, and because they've got an off licence, they've got a licence for people to take away their drinks. Cheers, got another lovely pint of Moretti. My first fresh pint since lockdown. Of course, all the pubs had to close on the 20th of March, so that was like 8 weeks ago. Over 8 weeks ago. And now it's like, oh, a pint. Okay. Bit pricey. Oh, it was in the high £4. I think it was like £4.70 a pint, but that's the area it is. You know, Windsor, Great Park. They know their clientele, but you can get some really good food there as well. Like halloumi burgers, pizzas, even a sausage or bacon roll. So I'm quite happy about that. I'm just walking back into the Great Park now. Bishopsgate was back that way. You had to come through another set of gates to go back into what they call the Deer Park, like I explained earlier. That's to contain deer in a certain area. And I'm heading to the long walk. So when I get there, I will give you another update and show you how pretty the area is. Basically, it's up to the Copper Horse, and then I won't be going all the way down the long walk. I'm going to go up to the road to cut back. Yeah, I'm not going all the way up to the castle, but I'll show you where to castle as well. I'm sure loads of you have seen it, but you have to make do. Like, I could have come home from work and just sat at home, and I thought, nah, let's go for a little walk. I'm hoping to do one tomorrow, and then when it cools down. My preference is cycling, so when it cools down, I don't want to get back on the bike. Have a nice little ride, and maybe up to Runnymede. That's always a nice little place along the river. It's a very pretty area, and I do appreciate it. But yeah, cheers. So just coming off the main pathway here, in the distance it's Windsor Castle. You'll be able to see it better when we get to the Copper Horse, but let's zoom in. There it is. I'm sure it will focus. There we go. So yeah, there's Windsor Castle. Sorry if it's a bit shaky. From the Cobber Horse, I think you can see Wembley Arch, you can see London, looks like the Shard. Quite a lot from there. But yeah, sun's still out. We're coming up to 6 o'clock now, so I've been out for 2 hours. And it's just lovely. There's certain tracks you can take which are less touristy, so certain areas will be really, really busy. So like by Bishopsgate, like I said, where that pub was, that was quite busy. Towards the South Carolina Virginia Water. Apparently the Virginia Water car parks have been manic. Even my mum said when she tries to walk the dog, nope, it's just too busy to park up. So yeah, the sun should still be out. Most probably end up being a 3-hour walk or so. Yeah. So I'm just sat on a bench, like, there's the Cobber Horse. So I said I'd show you guys. I know the sunlight's not the best for job. I will go closer in a bit. There it is. It's up quite a steep hill when you get here, but like I say, if you come from Bishopsgate, you're coming from the side over there, so slightly better. And there's the long walk. I mean, it looks shorter than it is, but that's the whole long walk. And at the end of it, you've got Windsor. Really lovely views. For those theme park guys, basically from the Cobber Horse, directly to my left over there is Legoland, and if you look on a map, directly to my right is Fort Park. So unfortunately from this view you can't see Stealth, but through the trees there is London. When I go back towards the middle I'll show you that. But yeah, hello, I'm a bit zoomed in there, sorry. But yeah, it's been a while since I've done a vlog. Like I say, with the pints it was all social distance. I'm only on a walk myself, but so it's Saturday, but from Monday Boris has said that you can have 6 people together from different households as long as you still social distance the 2 metres, so that's quite good. Oh look, a plane, very rare. A plane. It's quite nice, like when you live under the Heathrow flight path, it's quite nice not having planes going over your head every 10 minutes or so, but I understand the economy needs to restart when it's safe to do so. But yeah, I'm just going to chill here, have a pint, and then the idea is I'll be walking up the majority of the long walks up to the road, and then I'll be going home from there. I won't be going all the way up to the castle, but yeah, it's just quite nice. I'd rather be out trying to get a tan, because I hate sitting around just lounging in the garden. I've been trying to do a walk every day a week, like I said, either a walk or a cycle, because when I do exercise at home it's just not the same, and I hate being locked, like I hate being in the house all the time. But yeah, Cobber Horse. I forget how touristy Windsor is as a place. Like when I used to drive down the main high street in Windsor, it's like, oh, okay. Because the castle's just there, I don't visit it because it's there all the time. But yeah, I'm going to finish my pint and I'll show you guys the long walk afterwards. Like I say, once you get to the actual long walk, it's a bit more touristy. I tend to go the back paths, not the main ones, just because it's a bit more peaceful. But here it is. Around there, and there's the long walk all the way down there. That's where we're about to head. Yeah, lovely sunny day. Cobber Horse. Just walking down now. It's actually a lot steeper than you think if you walk up, because it's the first way I used to do a lap round, but it's to head straight the other way this time. So if you look on the right now, over in the distance, I love views like this. You can see Heathrow over there. There it is. Oh wow, that's actually quite clear. Wow. Yeah, you got London, sort of Canary Wharf area. It looks shady, but yeah, I'm trying not to move it too much. That'll be Heathrow. And then I believe somewhere in the far distance you can see, well, we have seen before, Wembley Arena. Not trees. I know you guys don't want to see trees. What I'll do is I'll pan it a bit and see if I can find it. But yeah, you can see the Wembley arches from here. But yeah, that's Heathrow, that's London. And then behind us, we zoom out. There you go, Cobber Horse from this side. That's a lot taller than you think, but yeah, there it is, Cobber Horse. Long walk. Let's go. For the record guys, I knew I wasn't imagining things. There it is, the Wembley Arch. Looks very clear here. I was like, ah, there it is, because yeah, right in the sky, Wembley over there. You can just about see it. Look, it's another plane landing. I'm like, more than one plane? Oh my god! No, I take the mate because planes are cool. They were quite rare, of course, during the initial lockdown. They were like, oh, planes. Do we really want lots of planes coming in? But yeah, I'm glad I managed to get a shot of Wembley for you guys. And then basically on the right, somewhere over here, pointing with my finger, you do eventually see the Shard, just one thin tower. So yeah, you get quite, considering this is Windsor based, you see quite a lot of London. Let me zoom back out. Now I'm wearing AirPods just because I need some music, one thing, and I think they're about 120 quid, but they're really useful. Much better than just having all the wires dangling down. But yeah, I'm on my return leg, but I've already spent, like, it's gone 6 o'clock. It's like, you can just spend a lot of time sat here enjoying it, jogging, running. It's just a bit more peaceful. It's not too touristy, but you will get a lot of tourists. But yeah. So there's a couple of horse behind me, and then, like I say, down the long walk. Been a bit repetitive. It's been a while since I've vlogged, so I just want to get back into it, because then once the theme parks reopen, whenever they're allowed to reopen, I want to go back, get some more video footage. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if I mentioned it in one of my previous videos that should be online, but I did actually book to go to Energylandia in Poland. Me and Kieran, he's been in many of my vlogs, we were going to Poland to ride Zadra, Abyssus, the new Vekoma launch coaster, the Hyperion, plenty of rides. Another, of course, Zadra, like another RMC. At the moment, Untamed is my #1 coaster. It did top Taron. In terms of a coaster, it topped Taron. In terms of my best overall atmosphere, Taron will take a lot to be beaten, especially since I could get a Stein. But yeah, that was a shame. I was meant to go to Isle of Wight. You know, guys, I vlogged from Isle of Wight last year. I was going to do the same this year. Connor and also my mate Pete. If you look at my V Festival slideshow, that's Pete. He took me to my first festival. That's been cancelled as well. My local carnival, which I go to every year, has been cancelled. My mate's wedding as well, even bigger. My birthday plans got cancelled. I was going to see Madness. Typical me, going to see Madness. But yeah, it happens, you know. But all those tickets have been pushed onto next year for the events. So next year, 2021 is going to be a great year, and hopefully, I mean, all the parks in Europe are starting to open now. May, June, they're starting to open as well. Flights are allowed again without the quarantine period, which is being introduced. Then maybe September time I might pop out there. It's, like I say, it's not an immersive theme park like Disney, so going to Energyland, I just want to get it done, get on the rides. I'd happily go back to Phantasialand because I've got my annual pass. But if I was visiting a new park, let's say Europa Park, I kind of want the full experience. So I might hold off on trips like that for a little while just to see how this all goes. There you go. See, you walk quite quickly. Only about 3 minutes or so, but when you're like, talking and walking, so flip my screen down. But yeah, when you're talking and walking, it's just like, yeah, cool. Right, I'm going to keep going, and when I get back onto more fieldy area, yeah, I might just conclude the vlog. But yeah, if you want a nice fresh pint at the moment, Fox and Hounds, Bishopsgate, sort of towards Inglefield Green area. But yeah, look at the Fox and Hounds pub, and takeaway food, takeaway pints. It's just like, hell yeah. So if you wanted to go back to Bears Rails, the was there, you just keep walking down. If you look at the road, there's like a path. That's where you can turn off, and then come back to the deer park. See all the deer back that way, like at the beginning of the video. Just a rough idea. Here's the pathway. This is the castle. It's all the way down there. You will see there is a white gate. It is a lot further than it looks. You go up to the white gate, you go up to the road, and from the road you can take the path up to the castle. And if we spin around, that's where I came from. Quite a long walk. Yeah, like I say, Bears Rails is back that way. Or you can go up to the road, turn left or right into Windsor, or keep going up to the castle. That's where it gets a bit more touristy. So yeah. My original plan for today was to actually go Bears Rails, cut into the long walk, up to the Cobble Horse, across to Bishopsgate and back down to Bears Rails. Oh, that's a nice breeze, especially when it's this hot. I hope you can still hear me. So in the end I reversed it, so it went Bears Rails, Bishopsgate, Copper Horse, down the long walk, and then cut back into Bears Rails. If I go for more walks, depending on if I've got the time, you know, I'm back at work this week, it's a weekend at the moment, but yeah, if I've got the time, if I do video, if I want to do more, what I might do is show you guys the other way. So what you can do is when you get to Bishopsgate, actually, the most popular route is heading up to the Savile Garden building. It is closed, like I said, it is closed at the moment. From the Savile Garden building, you've got the obelisk totem and then the obelisk pond, and then from there you can walk to the left. To the right will take you to the guard polo fields. But if you go to the left of the obelisk, follow that up and take it to Virginia Water, which is very, very popular. And then you've got the totem pole there. I used to go see the totem pole as a kid. Just used to go to the Great Park a lot as a kid. But yeah, lots of what I forget is quite touristy attractions, quite popular. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy just tuning in. A bit of a catch up from me as well. Still been keeping myself quite busy. I've still been at work, luckily, and I'm so appreciative for that. But yeah, thank you. And yeah, I'll try, if I do another walk, I'll try to go the other way and show you more of the Great Park.